Good evening, everybody. I hope everybody's have had a great weekend. Can you believe the weekend was here and almost gone, huh? It's like crazy. The weekend is here and almost gone. I did quite a bit of stuff. I relaxed today. It was kind of really nice and stuff. I relaxed, had a nice weekend. I make my own candles as well. I have an Etsy page and stuff that I sell candles on, and I make my own candles. I love my candles. I'll have to show you guys my candles one day too. But anyway, I was going through um, um, just kind of looking at some different stories and stuff, and where I left off yesterday and stuff about just everything about how um, I get so tired of seeing Megan out there, and then their surprise, whatever she wore to the Hamptons. I don't even know what she was doing out there, but I'm gonna try to insert a picture of it. I know it's going around YouTube already, social media and stuff like that. She just always, I don't know, she's just never is like unique on her own. Um, I think the one thing that really gets me is how um, the copying dressing of Princess Diana, the lengths that she goes to. It's like, how does she not get tired? How is she not like exhausted? And how does Harry not see that he was manipulated from the start? I can't understand it. It's just, it's been weighing on me and stuff like that. And it's just like, I kind of look at some of this book, Harry and Meghan, the real story, persecutors or victims. Well, we know that they're professional victims for sure. And I thought, what if I read some excerpts out of here? I don't know how many people have been able to read Lady Colin Campbell's books on them. Let's see. Basically, let's read the back. Meghan and Harry, the real story, persecutors or victims, presents the reader with a strikingly forthright analysis of what happens when a vulnerable male, raised in the traditions of the old world and protected by a lifetime of privilege, falls head over heels in love with a steely and ambitious doyen of the new. Doyen? Doyenne? Huh. Who is careless of tradition, ignorant of its purpose, contemptuous of its consequences, and convinced that her own way is the best way, even as there's the evidence contrary uh, to the contrary mounts. Shoot, sorry guys. Let me do that again. Dang, you think I couldn't read? And convinced that her own way is the best way, even as the evidence to the contrary mounts. There we go. Sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Exposing, as she does, a titanic clash of two civilizations, mores and attitude, divided by a common language. Sunday Times bestselling author Lady Colin Campbell scrutinizes with insight, clarity, and precision the evidence of the circumstances around the motives of Meghan and Harry with an impeccable and aristocratical experience, vision honed by 5 decades in the public eye. She catalogs in depth how this apparently brilliantly favored couple came to lose their way, how they exhibited profound contemptuousness for practices built up by a treasured institution over millennium, and how they were unable to understand the potential benefits of their destiny and their destiny to such an extent that they managed to turn their fate on its head. Well, no joke, man. No joke. That's what I say. With her unrivaled access to a variety of worlds close to most writers, Lady Colin Campbell provides the reader with genuine insight into the consequence of the couple's choice through her recognition of what is has taken them to get there, including infuriating the late queen and jettisoning close family, as well as friends and colleagues. And she concludes that Harry and Meghan are truly their own worst enemies, persecutors who present themselves as victims, when more constructive and positive approach to life would have assured them an entirely different and more positive outcome. That's what I keep thinking. I'm just like, how in the friggin' world, would Megan think that she was going to succeed? The first thing I thought when this was all started, it's like, how in the world was this going to work with Harry? Harry, when you're born into privilege and you don't have to worry about anything, everybody takes care of you regardless. You don't have to worry about what you're going to wear that day, where you can go, what you're going to eat. You don't have to cook your own meals. You don't have to wash your own clothes. You pay your own bills and stuff. He's never had to do any of that stuff. Let me let my dog out, guys. I'm sorry. Come on. Hurry up. Hurry up. I'm recording, lady. I'm recording. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to have to edit that out. She just wants her back rubbed. So I had to rub her back, scratch her back for a little bit. My old lady, she's my old lady dog. But to take him away from all that, especially I remember her when she did an interview with The Cut magazine a long time ago. And it was basically when she said that she didn't know how in the world, why they were even looking for houses in Montecito, mansions, because neither one of them had jobs. It's like, who does something like that? But then she said that Harry seen the trees that were intertwined. Good evening, everybody. Said, oh, my love, everybody's had a great We're going to get this house regardless. We'll figure it out. He was here and, almost gone. It's like, whoa. Like crazy. She knew exactly what she wanted. What she wanted to, how to manipulate him and everything. I did like quite a bit of stuff. The guy probably, oh my God, I'm just wondering what he thinks when he got his first mortgage payment bill or electricity and stuff. That he had to do this. My own candles he has to make sure he has the money to pay for this. And stuff that I in that mansion on, and I not cheap. Candles. I love my candles. And I don't get it. I just don't get it. Too. But anyway, I was going through. Of course, Meghan don't wait on herself. Just kind of looking at some different stories and stuff and where I left off yesterday and stuff about and just stuff everything like that. I don't know. I don't know how anybody could possibly work for her. Period. Especially so when I read Cordier's that book, Meghan out there, and people that were quitting and crying, whatever she wore to the Hamptons. I don't even know what she was doing out there, but Survivor Club. I'm gonna try to insert a picture. And that's just. I know it's going around YouTube already. It should have never went like that. It should have never. I feel sorry for people that have to work for something like this. I don't know. She just never is like. I guess I wish on her own. I think everybody knows the bullying. I think the one thing that really gets me is how she's going to come of it, or what came of it. Copying, dressing, everybody knows Diana. Just knowing Meghan, the lengths that she goes to. It's how does she not get tired? How she represents herself, and exhausted, and how she's Harry not see that he was manipulated to treat from people the start with such. I can't understand. Especially that probably worked for the palace for so long. It's been weighing on me and stuff like that. I can't believe Harry. Like I kind of look at some of these. This book. I just can't believe it. Harry and Meghan, the real story. Persecutors or victims. Well, we know he thinks that they're professional victims for sure. And I thought, what if Princess Diana would be read some excerpts out of here? I don't know how many people have been able to read Lady Campbell's books. After Princess Diana met her, I think Princess Diana would have figured her out. Let's read back. Meghan and Harry, the real story. Persecutors or victims. I think she would have figured her out so fast. With a strikingly forthright analysis of what happened. There would have been a wedding. When a vulnerable male, raised in the traditions of the old world, I really don't, and protected by a lifetime I honestly feel that Harry falls head over heels in love with a steely, stunted, back ambitious. To when they kind of say I've read of the new. That wherever your trauma, whenever age your trauma hits you, it stops there. If you don't tradition, you kind of stop in that ignorant place. Of its purpose. contemptuous
age, if you
of
don't
its
get the right kind of
consequences
help and
and
stuff for it. And
convinced
I think
that her
I
own
think it
way
just
is the
reminds me of a
best way,
child a
even
lot still.
as the evidence,
You know,
even as
especially
there's
when
the
he wrote
evidence
in the
contrary
his books, Bear That
to
William
the
would get more
contrary
sausage and always
amounts.
got bigger rooms in the
Shoot,
palace.
sorry guys.
You know, it's like, oh my God,
Let me do that
really?
again. Dang.
Look
You
at
think
some
I
of the
couldn't
people. You don't
read
even know the
and
struggle.
convinced that her own way is the
You
best
know,
way,
you
even
don't know
as
the
the
struggle.
evidence
I was
to the
born.
contrary amounts.
My mom and dad had 10 of
There
us.
we go. Sorry,
5
guys.
girls and 5
I'm
boys.
sorry. Exposing
Yeah,
as she
man.
does.
We got it. We had to hurry up so we
A
wouldn't get
titanic
scrapped,
clash of
Stan.
two civilizations,
No,
mores
my
and
mom and dad just
attitudes
made sure we
divided by a
always
common
ate.
language.
I
Sunday
had good
Times
parents. My
bestselling
parents were
author Lady Colin
wonderful.
Campbell
You know, I miss them
scrutinizes
so much.
with
I was just
insight,
talking to my sister
clarity, and
earlier on the
precision the
phone,
evidence of the
and
circumstances around the motives
about how
of
much we
Meghan and
miss
Harry
our
with an
parents. Our parents were
impeccable and
so good.
aristocratical
I had a great
experience,
childhood. I
vision
wouldn't
honed
trade
by
for the
5
world.
decades in the public eye. She cataloged in depth
My mom and
how
dad loved us to the bitter
this
end.
apparently
You know,
brilliantly favored
I
couple
just
came
miss
to
them so
lose their
much.
way, how they exhibited profound
Yeah, I miss them
contemptuousness
so
for
much.
practices
But anyway,
built
back
up
to
by a treasured
Meghan and
institution
Harry, the
over
real story
millennium,
first,
and
see if I
how
can
they
scan through
were
this and
unable
see
to
if there's
understand the
what
potential
parts
benefits
you guys
of
might be
their
interested
destiny
in.
and such an their destiny to such an extent that they managed to turn their fate on its head. Well, no joke, man. No joke. That's what I say.
Let's see where we're
With
going to
her
start.
unrivaled access to a variety of worlds
I guess we
close
can
to
kind of
most
start from
writers,
the
Lady Colin
beginning and
Campbell
just
provides
kind
the
of
reader with
go through
genuine
that.
insight
Maybe
into the consequence of the
my
couple's
audience that starts
choice
growing might like
through her
what
recognition
I'm
of what
doing, what I'm
is
reading here,
has
and
taken
they
them
might, if you
to
guys don't
get
have the
there,
book,
including
on May 19th,
infuriating the
2018, when
late
Meghan
queen
Markle stepped
and
out of the antique Rolls
jettisoning her
Royce,
close
which had
family,
taken the
as
Duchess
well
of
as friends
Windsor
and
to her
colleagues.
husband's
And
funeral,
she
and was
concludes that
now
Harry and
conveying
Meghan are
Meghan
truly their own
and her
worst
mother,
enemies,
Doria Raglan,
persecutors
from
who
a
present
former
themselves as
Astor
victims,
stately home,
when more
Cliveden, to St.
constructive and
George's
positive
Chapel,
approach
Windsor,
to life
where she
would
was
have
due to be married
assured
at
them
12 noon.
an entirely different and more positive outcome. You know, that's what I keep thinking. I'm just like, how in the friggin' world,
She was a veritable
would
vision
Megan
of
think that she was
loveliness.
going to
I
succeed?
watched the wedding. I didn't think.
The
I
first
thought
thing I
the
thought
dress was so
when this was
plain.
all
I thought she
started
was going to be
was
more
like,
over the
how in the
top
world was
because
this
of
going
the
to
stinking
work
or her
with
engagement photos.
Harry?
That dress that she
When
spent
you're
like
born
freaking
into
thousands and
privilege,
thousands of dollars
you don't
on.
have to worry about anything. Everybody takes care
I
of
don't
you
know.
regardless. You know, you don't have to worry about what you're
She
going to wear
was
that day, where you can
okay.
go, what you're going
At
to
the
eat.
moment,
You don't
one
have
of
to
the
cook your
biggest
own meals.
names
You don't have to wash your own clothes,
of the
pay your
age
own
was
bills
born, and it
and stuff.
seemed
He's never
to
had to do
those of
any of
us
that stuff.
without deep
Let me let my
knowledge of
dog
what
out,
was
guys. I'm
happening
sorry.
had gone on behind the scenes. She should go. She would go from strength to strength, and might even supplement Harry's mother, Diana, Princess of Wales, as an icon for the age. Not even close. She wishes. She wishes she was Diana 2.0, doesn't she? It's like, as the actress ascended to the steps of St. George's Palace, its interior and exterior gorgeously decorated in the most lavish and tasteful spring flowers, she projected a picture of demure and fetching modesty, stylish elegance, and apparent joyousness, as she
I'm sorry,
represented
guys.
the
I'm gonna have to
Hollywood
edit that
style
out.
idea
I'm gonna
of
have to
beauty.
edit that out. She just wants her back rubbed.
The
Gotta rub her back,
simplicity of
scratch her
her
back for a
white
little
silk
bit.
wedding dress,
My old
designed
lady,
by
my old
Claire
lady dog.
Waite Keller of Givenchy,
To take him away from all that,
with its
especially I remember her
beaten neckline,
when they first
a
she
two
did an
neckline,
interview with the Cut
3/4 length
magazine
sleeves, and stark,
a long time
unadorned,
ago, and it was
and
basically
stark, adorned, but
when she
stunningly
said that
simple bodice
she didn't
and skirt,
know
coupled with an
how in the world
extravagant
why they were
veil,
even looking
5
for
meters
houses
long
in
and 3 meters
Montecito,
wide, heavily
mansions,
embroidered
because
with
neither
2
one of
of
them
her
had
favorite
jobs.
flowers,
It's
Windsor
like,
Sweet and
who
California
does
Poppy,
something
as
like
well
that?
as 53
But then she said
native
that Harry
flowers of
seen
the
the
various
trees that were
Commonwealth countries,
intertwined and
and
said, "Oh
symbolic
my
props
love,
of
that's
wheat,
us.
and a piece of
We're
the
gonna
blue
get this house
dress
regardless.
that the
We'll figure it out."
bride had worn on her first date with the
It's
groom,
like,
although the
whoa.
groom would later on
She knew
claim that the
exactly
color
what she
of the
wanted,
dress
what she
was
wanted to
black.
do, how to
She gave out a
manipulate it and
powerful
everything.
message.
And it's like,
You
the
know,
guy
that's what
probably,
I don't
oh my
get too.
God,
A lot
I'm
of it
just
is
wondering
like,
what he
I
thinks
don't
when he got his
get the
first
fact
mortgage
that
payment
they
bill
had
or electricity and stuff that he had to
the
do
way they
this.
met.
He has to make sure he has the money to pay for
I
this.
think all of that was a
And that
lie.
mansion
I
is not
still
cheap.
don't know
And
exactly
I
how
don't
they
get
met.
it.
I don't
I
think
just
we
don't
get
get
it,
it,
or how
the
they're
upkeep,
having
having, of
the
course,
dress
Megan don't
the
wait on
day they got
herself.
like engaged and stuff like that.
She's got she's got
How
her
everything went.
stinking
Their stories change all the
maids and
time.
stuff like that. I don't
It's
know.
just
I
like,
don't know how anybody could possibly work for
what
her.
is the truth with
Period.
these two? It's
Especially when
crazy.
I
They
read
can't even decide on the truth themselves.
Cortier's that book, and the people that were quitting and crying and the Sussex Survivor Club. Come on, man, that's embarrassing, and that's just
All bridal,
ridiculous.
all
And
bridal gowns make
it should have
statements.
never
Diana,
went
Princess
like
of
that. It
Wales,
should have
according
never.
to her friend Carolyn Pride,
I feel
used
sorry
hers
for
to
people that
announce
have to
to the
work for somebody
world,
like this.
"Here I am.
I
Take
wish
notice. I'm not a
I
bit
guess
shy
I
and
wish
intend
I
everyone
think
to know
everybody
who I
knows
am."
the bullying
While Catherine Middleton
allegations and what's gonna come of it,
had stated,
or
"I am
what came of
stylish,
it. We all
athletic, and
know.
traditional.
Everybody knows.
I aim to please, and I
Just
relish my
knowing Megan,
femininity. I possess
how
exquisite
you
but
see her
conservative
and how
taste
she
with just a
represents
hint
herself,
of daring beneath
and
the
how
surface."
she's.
Megan not only conveyed that she loved
I mean,
clothes,
to treat people with
was
such,
a feminine woman, despite her
especially
own
that probably worked for the
avowed
palace for
feminism,
so long,
and something
And I can't believe
of an
Harry let
important
her get away
specialist
with
where
it. I just can't
presentation is
believe it.
concerned, but also
And
that
it's
she was
just like,
thoughtful. She was thoughtful, considered, deliberate,
and he thinks his
and
mom would be
aware
proud.
individual who would use tradition as and
Princess Diana
when they
would be
suited her.
appalled.
She was prepared
I don't
to
think she would have
jettison them
even.
when they
Megan
did
would have
not.
even probably
She
thought
struck the absolutely right note
after
for
Princess
someone
Diana
who was making
met
her
her.
public debut
I think Princess
into the
Diana would
world's
have
leading
figured her
royal
out like
family,
within
conveying to
no
the
time flat. I really do.
citizenry
I think
that
she would have
her
figured her
virtues were
out so
sterling
fast,
and her performance would be
and
polished.
I don't think there would have been a wedding. I feel sorry for the British people.
I really
I feel
don't.
sorry for you British people.
Because
I
I
really
honestly
do,
feel that
Harry
the way
is
that she
stunted back
has
to when
portrayed
they kind
you
of
all.
say
I just spent a
I've
night in
read
London not too long ago
that
wherever your trauma, whenever age your
and
trauma
then
hits you, it
what
stops
broke
there.
my
If you
heart
don't like,
one
you
time
kind of
after
stop in
that
that Oprah interview is when
place
when that age,
they had
if you
asked
don't get the right kind
when
of help
Prince
and
William
stuff for it, and I
had
think
to
that
answer
she
a
just
question and say
reminds
we
me
are
of a
not
child.
still
We are not a racist
especially when they
family.
wrote
That
in
broke my heart
his
because
books Bear that William would get more
shouldn't even
sausages
have
and always
answered
got
that
bigger rooms in
question.
the
He
palace.
shouldn't have been asked that question.
It's like, oh my God, really? I think Megan
Look
came
at some
in
of the
and
people
just
you
did
don't
a
even know the
number on the
struggle.
family.
It's really sad
You don't
that
know
she
the
has
struggle.
her
I was born. My mom
alienated
and dad
her
had 10 of
father,
us.
her brother,
5 girls and 5
her
boys.
siblings.
Yeah, man. We got it. We had a real episode. We wouldn't get scraps, man.
Family on both sides.
My mom and dad
Neither
just
one
made
of them
sure
have
we always
family.
ate.
That
I
should
had
say
good parents.
something
My
to
parents were
everybody.
wonderful.
There's
I
something
miss
wrong
them
with
so
this
much. I was
picture,
just talking to
right?
my sister earlier on the phone,
There's got to be
and
something wrong. But
about how
no,
much
it's always them.
our parents. Our parents were
That
so
everybody
good.
does things too.
I had a
Never
great
them,
childhood. I wouldn't trade it
never
for the world.
themselves. It's always everybody else.
My mom and dad loved us to the bitter end.
The color of her dress was not only
I just miss
surprise.
them so
Megan
much.
delivered on her wedding day. Traditionally, after
Yeah,
the couple
miss them
signs
so
the registry and rejoins
But anyway,
the
back to
congregation, the bride curtsies to
Meghan
the
and
queen,
Harry. The real
and the
story.
groom bows.
Let me see if I can
It was-
scan through this and see
It
if
has
there's
always been
what
done,
parts
and it was
you guys might be
expected
interested
by
in.
all that it would be done on the 19th of May 2018. Princess Anne did it at her two weddings. Diana did it at hers. So did Princess Alexandra, the Duchess of Edinburgh, when she was newly minted Countess of Wessex, and the Duchess of York, and Cambridge. However,
I guess we can
as
kinda
Meghan
start from the
rejoined the
beginning and just
congregation and
kinda
set about
go
walking
through
down
that.
the
Maybe
aisle with the beaming Prince Harry
my
by her
audience that
side,
starts growing might like
any
what
curtsy she might have made
what
to
I'm
the
doing,
Queen
what I'm reading
was
here,
missed by
and they might, if
onlookers
you guys
and
don't have the
TV
book.
cameras.
On May 19,
As the
2018,
crew-
when Meghan Markle stepped
As
out
the new
of
royal
the antique Rolls Royce, which had
glided,
taken the
as
Duchess
the
of
new royal
Windsor to
glided
her
by
husband's
with
funeral,
absolute
and was now
self
conveying Meghan
possession
and her mother, Doria
a certain
Raglan,
knowledge
from a
that
former
she,
Astor
not the Queen or
stately
anyone
home,
else, was the
Cliveden,
star of
to
the
St.
show,
George's
where
Chapel,
she would
Windsor,
later label
where
a
she was due to
spectacle
be married at
Oprah
12
Winfrey.
noon.
This evident omission caused
She
concentration
was
throughout the assembly of
she was a veritable
assembled company
vision
at
of
St. George's
loveliness.
Chapel.
I
One of whom
watched the
told me no
wedding.
one
I
could
didn't
believe
think
it.
I thought
She walked
the
out,
dress was so
sailed down the
plain.
aisle with
I
not
thought
so
she was
much
going to
as
be
a
more over the top because
minuscule
of the
bob in
stinking
the direction of Her Majesty,
her
the Queen.
engagement photos.
Is not on record as
That
having
dress
made
that she
a
spent like
comment or
freaking
a complaint,
thousands and
but
thousands of
as one
dollars
as a
on.
royal guest told me
I don't
she
know.
will have noticed everyone did. She was
That sounds about
okay.
right.
That sounds like
At the
Meghan.
moment, one of
Meghan
the
ain't gonna
biggest names
do nothing
to
of the
Megan,
age
she's the
was
queen,
born, and it
and
seemed
she's the
to
queen.
those of us without deep knowledge of what was
She's the queen.
happening had gone
She's the
on
one that should be
behind the
sitting
scenes.
there on the throne.
She would go from
Not
strength
Queen
to
Elizabeth
strength,
II at the
and
time, or
might even supplement Harry's mother,
Princess of Wales,
Diana, Princess of Wales,
Catherine
as an
Middleton, when
icon for
it's
the
her
age.
time to be queen consort.
Not even
Or
close.
Camilla,
She wishes. She wishes she was Diana 2.0, doesn't she?
It's like,
As the
yeah,
actress
it should be
ascended to the
her.
steps
She
of
should be
St. George's
queen.
Palace,
She says what
its
she wants so
interior
bad.
and exterior
It's
grossly
awful.
decorated in the most lavish and
Like
tasteful
many
spring
of the people
flowers.
present, I
She
put Meghan's
projects a
admission
picture of
down to
demure and
nervousness
fetching
and
modesty,
forgetfulness.
stylish elegance, and apparent joyousness.
It really is
as
easy
she
for people who
represented the
are not
Hollywood
used
style
to always to
idea of
forget each
beauty.
and every dance step, the
simplicity of
choreography
her
of the royal
white
life.
silk
Not
linen
everyone
dress,
takes so
designed by
benevolent
Claire
of a view, especially
Especially
as the
color of
as the
Givenchy,
run up to the wedding had been
with its
fraught with
beaten
scenes, tantrums, and
neckline,
demands, most of which were carefully
B2
concealed from the
neckline,
public.
3/4
Already,
length
Meghan was
sleeves, and
acquiring a
stark,
reputation in
adorned,
court circles
and
for
stark,
being difficult,
adorned, but
demanding, and
stunningly simple
headstrong,
bodice
even a
and
bully.
skirt,
While
coupled
Harry,
with an extravagant veil, 5
who
meters
had
long
up
and
and
3
then
meters wide,
enjoyed
heavily
a
embroidered with
reputation
two of her favorite flowers, winter
for
sweet and
ability,
California
even if
poppy, as well as
he was
53 native
known
flowers
to
of the
be
various
hot-headed,
Commonwealth
was
countries,
already acknowledged as
and
being
symbolic
Meghan's
crops of
chief
wheat, and a
backer.
piece of the blue dress that the
Yeah,
bride had
Harry.
worn on her
It's like,
first date with the groom.
"Grrr,"
Although the groom
you
would
know.
later on claim that
Um,
the color of the dress
I think
was
we'll kind of
black,
stop there.
she gave out a
We'll keep
powerful
going through
message.
it.
We'll keep going through it,
You
guys.
know,
If you want to, just
that's
let me
what
know
I
in the
don't get
comment
too. A
section
lot
if
of
you
it.
want to
It's
keep
like
going through the
I
book and
don't
stuff.
get.
I know I don't have
that
I don't
we
have many
had
subscribers right now, but maybe hopefully down
the
the
way they
line,
met.
and we'll
You
continue
know,
to read
I
through it.
think
But
all of that was
just
a
the
lie.
way
I
that she was
still don't
presented
know
is
exactly how they met. I
something
don't
that
think any of us know,
I
or
noticed right
how
off the
they're
bat, and I thought
or the dress.
I
The
just
day
thought
they
something
got
was
like
fishy right off
engaged
the
and
start.
stuff
Who
like
doesn't
that.
have family at their wedding?
How everything
Especially
went.
if they royal
Their stories
wedding.
change all the
Who
time.
doesn't have family?
It's just like,
Where's her family
what
at?
is the truth with
The
these
mom
two?
was
It's
all
crazy.
alone.
They can't even decide on the truth themselves.
And from what we gather, the mom was missing out of her life. Her dad raised her. Her mom was missing for a lot of years. It's like, what happened?
All
Where did it
bridal,
go?
all
You
bridal
know.
gowns make statements. Diana,
But I'm
Princess
going to
of
try to
Wales,
find that
according to her
picture.
friend
No,
Carolyn
I
Pye,
know I can find the
used hers
picture,
to
and I'm just going to
announce
try
to
to
the
insert
world,
it. That picture of
"Here
her
I
at the
am. Take
Hamptons.
notice.
Her
I'm not a
was
bit shy
I'm
and
not
intend
sure who
everyone
she
to
was
know who I
taking the
am."
picture with. I can't
While Catherine
remember,
Middleton
but
had
yeah,
stated,
Megan
"I am
always just kind
stylish,
of looks. I don't
athletic,
know
and
her
traditional.
way of
I
dressing
aim to
is
please
I
and
don't know.
embellish my
She's sloppy.
femininity. I possess
I'm not saying
exquisite
I'm the
but
best
conservative
dressed.
taste with
I'm
just a
not. I
hint
know
of
I'm
daring
not.
beneath the
But
surface."
if you got the
Megan's not
money,
only conveyed that she loved clothes,
come on, have your
was a
clothes
feminine
pressed
woman,
or ironed
despite her own
and
avowed
fitted right
feminism,
for your
and
body type.
something
Don't wear things that you
of an
can't
important
wear that
specialist where
you wish you could wear.
presentation is concerned,
You know,
but also that
like
she was thoughtful.
Princess Catherine of Wales.
She was
Princess of
thoughtful,
Wales. She
considered,
always looks
deliberate,
beautiful
and aware
She always
individual
looks
who
stylish and
used
amazing.
traditions
She always
as
looked just so put together
and
and so
when they
beautiful.
suited her.
Even when she came
She
out
was
for
prepared
her
to jettison them
to
when
announce
they did not.
her
She
cancer,
struck the absolutely right
that
note
was
for
heartbreaking
someone
for me.
who was
I just
making
love
her
her so
public
much because you
debut
could just feel her
into the
energy,
world's
like I said,
leading
in my
royal
last video.
family, conveying
Her energy
to
to
the
the
citizen,
You could feel it through the
citizenry
screen how lovely
that
and
her
beautiful it
virtues
is,
were
and
sterling,
how
and
she
her performance
genuinely
would be
loves
polished.
people.
How she genuinely loves the role that she's in.
I feel sorry for the British
It's
people. I
great
feel
to
sorry for
see,
the British
you know.
people. I really do.
We don't have
because
that here in the United
the
States, and I
way
don't think we want it. That's why
that she
we watch you
has
guys. We watch the royal people
portrayed
over
you
there.
all. I just
It's
spent a
nice
night
to
in
watch,
London not
but
too long ago.
we have our own
You
messes
know,
over here. We have our own messes over here.
What
But
broke my heart
yeah,
time
I
after
just
the
I
Oprah
don't
interview is
care.
when
I wish sometimes I wish they would go away.
they had
I wish
asked
they'd go
when
live
Prince William
elsewhere.
they
Had
wanted a
to
private
answer a
life.
question and say
Oh
we
my
are not
god!
we are not
Worldwide
a
Privacy Tour. Remember
racist
that
family. That
off
broke
of
my heart because
South Park.
he shouldn't
I
even
love
have
going
answered
on
that
Hulu and
question.
watching
He
that
shouldn't
every
have
now
even
and then.
asked that question.
Oh my god! Especially when Harry
I think
opens her
Meghan
mouth
came in
and
and
there's
just
nothing
did a number
inside.
on the
She's just totally
family.
hollow.
It's really
And I
sad
think
that she
is.
has her
And she's got Harry
alienated
getting
her
that way too.
father, her
Harry's
brother,
terribly
her
turning into a numb person that
siblings,
don't give a crap
and
about nobody else but himself.
you know, her family
and it's
on both
sad.
sides.
You know,
Neither one
it's
of them have
sad
family.
because he
That
had
should say something to
people that were
everybody.
amazing, people
That
that
there's
genuinely loved
something
him
wrong
and
with this
cared for
picture,
him,
right?
and he blew it to go
There's
be
got to
all
be
alone
something
with
wrong.
her. But no, it's always them
I
that
just don't
everybody does
understand
things to.
how.
Never
I don't know
them,
what she
never,
told
never
him to be
themselves.
able to say,
It's always everybody else.
yeah, we don't want to see your family no
To,
more.
the color of her dress was not only a surprise.
Because
Meghan delivered
for
on her
me,
wedding day.
not to see like my
Traditionally, after the
sister or
couple
something,
signs
my
the
kids,
registry
it'd
and he
take an
joins
awful
the
lot of
congregation, the
somebody having
bride curtsies to the
pounds
queen,
almost
and
killing
the
her to be able
blue
to see
vows.
them.
It was it has always
You
been
know,
done, and it was
especially as tight
expected
as him and
by all that
William,
it would
as
be
Harry and
done on the
William were
19th of May
growing up.
2018. Princess
Everything
Anne did
they
it
went through
at
together like that.
her two weddings.
After their
Diana
mom
did it
died,
at hers. So did Princess Alexandra, the
and it's
Duchess
sad
of
that
Edinburgh,
Megan can
when
come
she
along
was
and
newly minted Countess of
somebody like
Wessex,
Megan can come
and the
along and
Duchess
totally
of
flip
York,
Harry so
Kent,
bad.
and Cambridge.
You know,
However, as Meghan rejoined the congregation and
it's
set
just
about
it's a
walking
sad
down the
thing,
aisle with the
very
beaming
sad.
Prince Harry by her
These
side,
two, these
any
two are
curtsy she
something
might have made
else.
to the Queen was
But I
missed by
hopefully, as my
onlookers
subscribers
and TV
grow,
cameras.
as my channel
As the
grows,
crew, as the
um,
new
I
royal
still want to get my Prince George doll. I did
glided,
my baby
as the
doll.
new
Remember,
royal
I showed you
glided
the Queen
by with
yesterday that I had
absolute
ordered. I
self
want to get his doll down and show you
possession
guys.
in
I
the
have some
certain
other royal
knowledge that
stuff that I'd like
she,
to show you
not the
too. I
Queen or
said, and
anyone
I like
else, was the
to
star
watch
of the
some of the
show,
people.
which she
You
would
know, like I
later
said, I watch a
label
lot
a
of other
spectacle
YouTubers
to
that
Oprah
are doing
Winfrey.
the same type of
This
Harry and Meghan
evident
that just can't
omission
stand their shenanigans.
caused
Um,
concentration throughout the
their backgrounds and stuff and what they have, and I'll work on that too.
assembled company
I'll
at
work
St.
on
George's
that too. I'll work
Chapel,
on that and
one of whom
having my
told me no
content
one
be
could
better and
believe
stuff
it.
like that.
She
But
walked out,
I like to
sailed
talk
down the
about it
aisle
because
with
what
not so much as
I'm
an
in fear of
amused
them
bob in the
thinking
direction of Her
Harry thinking he
Majesty,
can come over
the
here
Queen,
and influence people
is not on
to
record as having made a
censor
comment
us
or
from
a
being able to
complaint,
have our
but as
First Amendment
one as
rights.
a royal guest told
You know,
me,
he said it was
she will have
bonkers,
noticed everyone did.
and I don't feel it is.
That sounds about right. That
I think
sounds like
everybody should be
Meghan.
able to say what
Meghan
they
ain't gonna
want when they
do
want, as
nothing.
long as it's
It's
not
Meghan.
hurting
She's the
anybody really,
queen,
really
man.
bad.
She's the
You
queen.
know, or something like really insulting
She's the queen.
or
She's the one that should be
something
sitting there
beyond
on
that.
the throne.
So, yeah.
Not Queen
But let me
Elizabeth
know,
II
guys,
at the
what else you
time,
guys want to talk
or
about. We're just going to throw some pictures in
Princess of Wales,
here.
Catherine Middleton,
Catherine Middleton when it's her
and
time to be queen consort.
I'll see what I can
Or
do.
Camilla,
But
I'll come back tomorrow, read a little bit more, a few more
it's like,
paragraphs from this book.
yeah,
Get
it
through
should
a little
be
bit, talk
her.
about
She
it
should
some
be
more,
queen.
see what she's up
She's
to
what she
more.
wants so bad.
She's got to have
awful.
herself out there. And the American Riviera
Like
orchard
many
thing
of the people
with the
present, I put
jam
Meghan's
and
omission
the
down
dog
to
biscuits and
nervousness
stuff. I'm just
and
surprised.
forgetfulness.
You know, this is what she
It
says.
really is easy
She
for
can't
people who
follow
are not
through with
used
nothing.
to royalways to
Nothing
forget
to
each and
follow
every
through.
dance step in the
She wanted to hit the
choreography of a
ground
royal
running
life.
with Harry
Not
and his
everyone
family,
takes so
doing her
benevolent
job
a
as a
view,
royal,
especially as the
people
the
that were
run up to the wedding had
that
been
are having a
fraught
hard
with
time
scenes,
or
tantrums,
going to
and demands,
countries. Some of
most
these
of which
Commonwealth
were carefully
countries that are
concealed
poor
from
in
the
the
public.
you know. She don't
Already,
want to see
Meghan
that.
was
She don't like poor people.
acquiring a reputation in court
She spent a long
circles
time just
for being
manipulating to
difficult,
be rich.
demanding, and headstrong, even a bully. While Harry,
Yeah. And it's a
who
sad
had up
thing
and
'cause,
then
boy,
enjoyed a
yeah, I
reputation
just don't care
of
for her at all. I think I
affability,
just don't
even
care for
if
her at all. It's just
he
terrible.
was known
So
to be
let me know
hot-headed,
what you guys
was
think,
already
and I will
acknowledged as
come back
being
tomorrow and read
Meghan's
some more
chief
from
backer.
Harry and Meghan, the real story. Persecutors
Yeah,
are
Harry.
victims.
Like,
Hope everybody has a good night. Sorry, I'm getting tired
know.
too. It's like I'm like getting late here.
I think I'm gonna stop there.
Everybody has a good night,
Going through it,
and
we'll
we will
keep
talk
going
to you
through it,
guys
guys. If you
tomorrow.
want to, just let me know in the comment section if you want to
Bye.
keep going through the book and stuff. I know I don't have that many. I don't have many subscribers right now, but maybe hopefully down the line, and we'll continue to read through it. But just the way that she was presented is something that I noticed right off the bat, and I thought I just thought something was fishy right off the start. Who doesn't have family at their wedding, especially a big royal wedding? Who doesn't have family? Where's her family at? The mom was all alone. And, from what we gather, the mom was missing out of her life. Her dad raised her. Her mom was missing for a lot of years. It's like, what happened? Where'd it go? You know? But I'm going to try to find that picture. No, I know I can find the picture, and I'm just going to try to insert it, that picture of her at the Hamptons her with I'm not sure who she was taking the picture with. I can't remember, but yeah, Megan always just kind of looks. I don't know with her way of dressing is I don't know. She's sloppy. Um, I'm not saying I'm the best dressed. I'm not. I know I'm not. But if you got the money, you know, come on, have your clothes pressed and ironed and fitted right for your body type. Don't wear things that you can't wear that you wished you could wear. You know, like Princess Catherine of Wales. I mean, Princess of Wales. She always looks beautiful. She always looks stylish and amazing. She always looks just so put together and so beautiful. Even when she came out for her to announce her cancer, that was heartbreaking for me. I just love her so much because you could just feel her energy. Like I said in the last video, her energy, you could tell, you could feel it through the screen how lovely and beautiful it is, and how she genuinely loves people, how she genuinely loves the role that she's in, and it's great to see. We don't have that here in the United States, and I don't think we want it. That's why we watch you guys. We watch the royal people over there. It's nice to watch, but we have our own messes over here. We have our own messes over here. But yeah, I don't care. I wish they would go away. I wish they'd go live elsewhere. They wanted a private life. Oh my God, Worldwide Privacy Tour. Remember that off of South Park? I love going on Hulu and watching that every now and then. Oh my God! Especially when Harry opens her mouth and there's nothing inside. She's just totally hollow, and I think she is. And she's got Harry getting that way too. Harry's terribly turning into a numb person that don't give a crap about nobody else but himself, guys. And it's sad. It's sad because he had people that were amazing, people that genuinely loved him and cared for him, and he blew it to go be all alone with her. I just don't understand how. I don't know what she told him to be able to say, yeah, we don't want to see your family no more. Because for me, not to see like my sister or something, my kids, it take an awful lot of somebody having a pounce almost kill me not to be able to see them. you know, Especially as tight as him and William, as Harry and William were growing up. Everything they went through together like that after their mom died. And it's sad that Megan can come along and somebody like Megan can come along and totally flip Harry so bad, you know. Um, it's a sad thing, very sad. These two, these two are something else. But hopefully, as my subscribers grow, as my channel grows, um, I still want to get my Prince George doll, my baby doll. Remember, I showed the Queen yesterday that I had ordered. I want to get his doll down and show you guys. I have some other royal stuff that I'd like to show you too. I said, and I like to watch some of the people. Like I said, I watch a lot of other YouTubers that are doing the same type of Harry and Meghan. I just can't stand their shenanigans. Um, their backgrounds and stuff and what they have, and I'll work on that too. I'll work on that too. I'll work on that and having my content be better and stuff like that. But I like to talk about it because what I'm in fear of them thinking, Harry thinking he can come over here and influence people to censor us from being able to have our First Amendment rights. He said it was bonkers, and I don't feel it is. I think everybody should be able to say what they want when they want, as long as it's not hurting anybody really, really bad, or something like really insulting or something beyond that. So yeah. But let me know, guys, what else you guys want to talk about. We're just going to throw some pictures in here, um, and I'll see what I can do. But I'll come back tomorrow, read a little bit more, a few more paragraphs from this book, maybe get through it a little bit, talk about it some more, see what she's up to more. Like I said, she's always She's got to have herself out there. And the American Riviera Orchard thing with the jam and the dog biscuits and stuff, I'm just surprised. This is what she says. She can't follow through with nothing. Nothing is follow through. She wanted to hit the ground running with Harry and his family, doing her job as a royal with people that were under that are having hard times or going to countries, some of these Commonwealth countries that are poor. You know, she don't want to see that. She don't like poor people. She spent all her time just manipulating to be rich. Yep, and it's a sad thing because, boy, yeah, I just don't care for her at all. I think I just don't care for her at all. It's just terrible. So, well, let me know what you guys think, and I will come back tomorrow and read some more from Harry and Meghan, the real story, persecutors or victims. Hope everybody has a good night. Sorry, I'm getting tired too. It's like I'm like getting late here. Hope everybody has a good night, and we will talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.